you can get up to 144 participants. That's an awful lot of homeowners. They'll let you do 72 or 144. Let's go for 144. Hey, it's Greg Luther, and listen, we're going to talk about today exactly what you can do to generate 144 good homeowners in one individual area. So if you've worked luxury neighborhoods before, or you have communities that you're really interested in, obviously the goal is to create a relationship with a large number of those homeowners. So what we're going to talk about here today is how, as a real estate agent, we can go into that neighborhood and meet literally 144 homeowners in one day. Now, there's a lot of marketing out there and geographic farming and different things you can do that way, but it's not really necessary, because what I'm talking about is meeting them face to face. Exactly how you can meet them face to face to create that relationship, to get people working with you in that community. So that's going to be our goal here today, to talk about a little bit about how you do that. If you're not familiar with me, by the way, I'm Greg Luther. I coach over 30,000 agents all over the country, and we do a lot in the luxury real estate market. So I work with agents that have always wanted to raise their average price range, but haven't found a way to necessarily do so. Today, I'm actually going to show you a really cool approach that you can use. You can put it in place today. I'm going to give you access to a website, a separate website, has nothing to do with me, that's very, very helpful for you in doing this. So we are streaming on Facebook as well as Instagram right now. If you see my eyes moving back and forth, that's why. I hate not having eye contact. But I want to give you a resource that will really help you out, because what we've done is we've created what we call a hole-in-one competition. Now, I know you've seen this stuff before. So you've probably seen at a basketball game, you see a half-court competition, right? So at halftime, they have somebody from the stands shoot a half-court shot, and if they hit it, they win $1 million, or they win $500,000, or whatever. You've seen hole-in-one competition. So let's say there's a luxury neighborhood that you'd like to be the real estate agent in, and you create a hole-in-one competition where if they hit that hole-in-one, you give them a brand new Mercedes. Do I have your attention now? Right? We're doing this over and over and over. So you take that luxury neighborhood that's in a golf course community. Of course, the reason they live in that community is because they like to golf. That's why they paid that premium to be a member of that country club or whatever the case is. So what we do is we create a hole-in-one competition where we say, hey, come on down here on Saturday, bring the kids, we'll have hot dogs, we'll have all that stuff, we'll have a title company there, we'll have a local car company there, that type of thing. But take a swat at this hole-in-one. If you hit a hole-in-one, you get a brand new 2020 Mercedes. Let's call it an S-Class if we want. There's a lot of different options you have available, and you would give that to them. Now, here's the key with this, though. What you'll find is that it doesn't cost you anything to do that. So if you're giving away $500,000 for a half-court shot at basketball, that's an insurance policy that they've bought. If you're giving away a Mercedes or a Harley Davidson or $50,000 in cash with a hole-in-one competition, it doesn't cost you any money. That's an insurance policy that you've bought. Let me give you the website you'll use. Don't go there right now. I want to make sure you're paying attention here, but write this down. holein1insurance.com. If you go to holein1insurance.com, you'll see they actually have examples on there. So let's say you're doing a hole-in-one competition. You can get up to 144 participants. That's an awful lot of homeowners. They'll let you do 72 or 144. Let's go for 144. And basically it's, hey, come on down for this hole-in-one competition. Take a swat at the ball. If you do get a hole-in-one, you win a brand new Mercedes. Let me give you an example of some of them. This is directly from their website, by the way. But we've had some agents do this, and they've done extremely well because, keep in mind, 144 people come down Saturday morning at 9 a.m. They can only swat at this thing one at a time, which means they're sitting there talking to you. Yeah, I'm the local real estate agent. I specialize in this neighborhood. I love selling golf course properties. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, we're actually giving a free home value analysis right now, and I can give you tips on what you can do to sell your home for $20,000 more than it may be worth right now. Now we're face to face with a lot of the owners in the area. Let me give you some examples here. If you want to give away a $75,000 Porsche, that insurance policy is going to cost you $1,000. if you do 72 people, or $1,900 if you do 144 homeowners in that community. So for 144 people to come out and take a swat at this thing, they're going to get a $75,000 Porsche. If they hit it, that costs you $1,900. You pay that up front. You're going to pay it whether they hit that thing or not, whether a hole-in-one is hit or not. But of course, in this case, you're hoping they hit it. You're praying they get a hole-in-one because the insurance company has to give them that Porsche. You're going to be on the news that a local realtor gave away a Porsche Cayenne because someone hit a hole-in-one. You're able to send that out to all of the community. You become that real estate specialist. Everybody knows who you are by doing this. Now, here's the cool part. And I don't want to get into too much detail. I usually try and keep these pretty short. But here's the cool part. Let's say, I always use the example of a Mercedes. Let's say you're giving away an S-Class Mercedes. That's a $100,000 car. You can charge the local Mercedes dealership a sponsorship fee of $2,000 to set up their table there, because we will have 144 people, homeowners in the area that are in an affluent golf course community, standing there waiting to take a swat at this ball. You can tell them about your Mercedes dealership. You can have one of your shiny Mercedes right here on the green so they can sit in it and they can smell the new car smell and all of that good stuff. They can get communications with them. Guess what that means? Your insurance policy's free. You can have that local dealership pay the fee, and then you do the postcards and the mailers to get 144 people to come out to the golf course on the third green, whatever it is. I believe their policy is it has to be 165 yards. Yeah, so it needs to be a 165-yard shot or more. So you can get details from them on there. I have nothing to do with them. Obviously, I coach real estate agents. You can get details from them at holein1insurance.com. But we've had some agents do this, and they've done very, very well with breaking into that community. Obviously, in this case, we're talking about a golf course community. We're talking about an area where people that have bought there have bought because they love golfing, right? That's the only reason you'd pay the premium, to be on a golf course community and to join the membership and that type of thing. So you no longer have to be a member of the country club. You no longer have to brush elbows with them and do all that stuff. Now you are providing an opportunity for them to hit a hole-in-one and win a free car or a free trip. Let me give you some of the examples they have on their website. And I literally just printed this off of their website, so you can go there and check it out. If you're not familiar with me, by the way, just go to gregluthercoaching.com. You'll see plenty of stuff there. Anyway, here's some of the stuff you can give away. An $8,000 trip to Atlantis. Somebody hits a hole-in-one, they would get that trip. That only cost you $180. The insurance policy for that's $180. You as a real estate agent can meet 144 affluent homeowners in a luxury neighborhood by simply providing that insurance policy. Again, just like when you watch the half-court shot for $1 million at the local basketball game, they've just bought an insurance policy. The insurance company covers that. Another one here, 2 Super Bowl tickets. That's $10,000. You can if you hit a hole-in-one, you'll get 2 Super Bowl tickets. $10,000 policy or $10,000 package. Pebble Beach golf vacation, Disney vacation for 4, Harley Davidson, $25,000 in cash, $50,000 in cash, a $30,000 Jeep Wrangler, $75,000 Porsche Cayenne, or you can create any type of package you want and they will give you a customized insurance policy. This is a real insurance company and this is what they do. It's called gaming insurance, right? So challenge insurance. I want you to think about this as a real estate agent. We're in that time of year right now where you can really do well. The weather's starting to turn nice, depending on where you are in the country. And it's a huge opportunity for you to be able to meet face-to-face with 144 homeowners in that community. So if you go to that website, they'll send you a package. It'll be in a folder like this. This is one of my packages for my real estate agents. But it'll be in a folder. They send you all kind of stuff. And I think you'll find that very helpful to really get your mind working on, man, I've always liked that golf course community, and I'd love to start selling some houses in there. And if I could get a couple of listings in that community, I'd be able to start picking up buyers for that community. Even if they don't want that house, they want the one over on the third green, right? So you can start selling more. This is how you build your real estate business as an agent. So I want you to really think about that in your own business and start taking action that way. Again, you can find that information at holein1insurance.com. Be creative with this. If you're in my coaching, obviously we talk about this a little bit as well. We got 22 different approaches we use. This is one of the easy ones to use. But I want you to really think about how can you use this to break into that market. So now, Jennifer sells everything in that neighborhood. You'll never be able to break into that. Total BS. I can meet 144 homeowners in that neighborhood next Saturday. Jennifer's never done that. She sold like 13 houses in there. I can meet 144 homeowners. I can create a relationship with them. So I want you to really think about exactly how you can do this and put it together so it doesn't cost you any money. This is not about spending money. You can have a sponsor, preferably the local car dealership, maybe pay you a premium. You can say, hey, I want $3,500 for this. That'll cover the insurance. It'll cover my marketing to that neighborhood and all of that stuff. And then they can have their table sitting there so people can smell the car, look at the car, that type of thing. The advantage with this is the quality of the leads are great for you, and the quality of the leads are great for that Mercedes dealer or Ferrari dealer or whatever it is. I wouldn't go that big, but if you're doing as the example, Porsche or Mercedes or BMW, something like that can be tremendously profitable. So again, you can get that information at holein1insurance.com or just Google them. There's a whole bunch of them, by the way. I don't care which one you use. I have nothing to do with them. I'm just trying to bring you value so you can grow your real estate business. If you do have questions, you can reach us, support@gregluthercoaching.com. And of course, you can learn about us and some of the stuff we do to help you in growing your business at gregluthercoaching.com. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. My sole purpose is to make sure you're selling a lot of real estate and growing your business as quickly as possible. I got nothing for sale. I got no way to make money off of this video or off of you watching or anything else. This is about you making more money as an agent, breaking into that luxury real estate market and getting yourself to a position you're making great money so you can make better decisions for yourself and ultimately build a successful retirement for yourself as well. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Again, I'm Greg Luther. You can get more information on me, gregluthercoaching.com. Hopefully this has been helpful. Make it a profitable week. Go out there and sell some houses. We'll talk to you soon, and bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do two important things. It's both totally free. Number one, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.